Hello Aries, Aries Rising and Aries Moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting June 19th, 2017. And a quick reminder for you guys, I've got a pre-order sale going on for the Tarot Home Study course that I've compiled for everybody. Over 3 hours of video content of me teaching you the tarot, teaching you how I read tarot, and a lot of accompanying documents taken straight out of the book I'm writing. So it's a lot that you can actually go through and study on your own time at your own pace. It debuts on the 1st of July, but again, you can save money by pre-ordering now at my website, integrativemysticism.com. It's the same place you can go to get a session with me. So what is going on this week with your astrology? Well, on Tuesday, we've got a very interesting event. The Sun and Mercury are going to be forming a square from Gemini, your third house of communications, pacts and promises, to Chiron in your 12th house of your past, your privacy, and your hidden zone. And an unexpected event could have somebody fulfilling a promise you thought they broke. However, the issue seems to come up here with Chiron. Now, Chiron is sort of our unhealed wounds. It can be kind of like our baggage, the stuff that we're not over, the stuff that we're trying to deal with. And even though this is ultimately a good thing, we may not necessarily feel comfortable with it because we've been trying to kind of get away from our attachment to the situation or this person. Let them fulfill this promise to you, whatever it is. They owe it to you, no matter how much you kind of got settled into the idea that they wouldn't. Later on in the week, we've got the Sun and a new moon moving right into Cancer, your 4th house of home and family. And it's time for a lot of you as Aries people to have your share of good luck when it comes to opportunities to do some work around the home, whether it's refurnishing the home, doing a home renovation project, or possibly even trying to make some kind of physical move. If some of you have been working on trying to get into a new place, purchase a new space, or maybe even bring in a new roommate or rent out a room for yourself, the next couple of weeks are going to be very, very favorable with you, starting on Friday. So what's going on with your cards this week then? Well, for your spiritual advice, we do have the card of Awen. And Awen is the card of gifts and divine offerings that seem to come in a way that is out of sync with what we're already working on. It's when, when I guess you could say there's a coincidence, if you believe in coincidences, or something uncanny happens that, again, we've kind of planned against, that still goes in our favor, whether it's a person we didn't count on, something coming through that actually is a breakthrough, or perhaps even something extra that is good that we need to make room for, even though we may feel like our time or our energy or our schedules are strapped. Now, the Awen card can indicate a need to know when to drop something for this new opportunity, for this gift, which is basically coming your way. This could be a breakthrough that works for you, even though you may be feeling a bit over-encumbered this week. You don't want to turn it down, because this may actually be something that replaces something you don't need that's about to leave. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and your financial life, we do have the Ten of Wands upright. And the Ten of Wands does indicate wonderful opportunities for making money and all of that good stuff, but the Ten of Wands does talk again about being over-encumbered, being overburdened. And I am feeling this week that you will be not only making a lot of money, you'll have an opportunity to take on a lot of money, but even new work projects or even new jobs, or possibly even going to be asking for more hours than you normally would expect or ask of for yourself. Now, the Ten of Wands upright can indicate a need to be careful about, don't make too many promises this week yourself, because everything is going to end up sticking for a fair amount of time. But this is going to be a good luck week for both you who are looking for a new place to work and, again, looking for more projects or a way to drum up funds very quickly. The thing about the Ten of Wands, though, that I also want to be careful, I want you to be careful of as well, is knowing when, again, to stop accepting new things. We already have something coming with the Awen card, which is going to demand a lot of time and energy that you feel like you don't have. Once that comes in, know when to call, know when to set up a barrier against everything else. For your communications, with air when it comes to the others in your life, friends, relatives, and all those folks. We've got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And this may be a situation that we just simply don't need to be putting our time and energy into. Covering up for somebody's mistakes, or possibly even getting into a situation where somebody has maybe left out an important detail, or maybe they're doing it on accident, or they're doing it on purpose. Some people are afraid of culpability and accountability. They're going to be in a situation where they're asking you to come to the rescue. But the thing is you can't perform a miracle without context, tools, or details. And if this person is expecting you to solve all their problems while also staying in the dark, they're totally wrong. The issue, though, with the Eight of Pentacles reversed is that this may be a hole that this friend or this relative has dug themselves, whether through carelessness, gross negligence, or just not paying attention to detail. And sometimes we can't save somebody from that because there's no going back for them. It doesn't mean it's the end of this connection. It doesn't mean that this person's going to suffer a horrible, horrible, rest of their existence. But maybe what needs to happen is this thing needs to be cleared from their life instead of trying to, polish it when it can't be polished. Don't fight the inevitable for them. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the King of Pentacles reversed. And the King of Pentacles reversed is basically saying there may be a situation going on with another very hard-working person in your life. The King of Pentacles reversed can indicate an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, who has suddenly become unavailable, or perhaps too inundated themselves to be of a lot of use. The King of Pentacles reversed can often show up as a workaholic, and somebody who is a bit more preoccupied with things like status and achievement. This could prove to be a distraction if this is, say, a lover or a co-worker who is suddenly, again, not reachable. But also with the King of Pentacles reversed, if this is happening on the job or this is happening with friends, this person has seemed to develop sort of a weird feeling that because, if they have to do everything and they have to work late and whatever, so should everybody else. So should everyone else be going through the same thing as them. It's almost like they forgot this was their volunteer job. This wasn't necessarily something everyone else signed up for. And so the King of Pentacles reversed is kind of, our challenge is kind of navigating this person socially. We don't necessarily have to go out of our way to please him or her, most likely a him, but we may actually have to find a way to remind them of, the fact that, they were the ones who signed up for this, not everyone else. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we do have the High Priestess upright. Beautiful card for love and romance, especially for those of you who are single and looking, because I always find that this card means that somebody's taking a little bit of the guesswork or a little bit of the work out of the finding of new love. In fact, usually the High Priestess can indicate a third-party intervention showing up in your space. This could be a friend, this could be, or the friend of the new person. There's somebody kind of coordinating a meetup or an opportunity for you to meet somebody. Is this a formal setup? I'm not totally sure. But this does seem like somebody who's trying to get you to meet somebody that they're fairly certain, and because she's upright, is probably true, could be a good match for you. For those of you who are currently coupled, the High Priestess upright says that, again, third-party interference is helping out with you and your partner, not in a bad way, not in a scandalous way, certainly not. In fact, the third party here could actually be, again, a friend, a relative, or even one of your children, helping to solve an issue that maybe both you and your partner have been enmeshed in so much to the point where it's given us a bit of tunnel vision. And sometimes that happens, especially when we're trying to problem solve a financial issue or a family issue or something like that. We can only see the problem that we've been trying to solve and not seeing the alternative solutions out and about. Somebody may be bringing in that clarity, and we may have a quick wrap-up on something we've been taking too long to fix. So that is your horoscope, Aries. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, you can always go to my website, integrativemysticism.com. It's the same place you would go if you wanted to go and even pre-order your Tarot Home Study course.